All right, welcome back to the channel. And it looks like the NFL is wanting to add more games to their schedule and some more of the games that are not in the United States. And I come across this on Twitter right here. Let's check on the Pat McAfee show. Let's check out what they said. Well, let's just read the title first. I don't know how soon, but ultimately, every NFL team will play 18 games, and every team will play one international game every season. The league is only going to continue to grow that much. So let's take a listen, see what they had to say.
Brazil just got announced for another game. Germany's getting annual games. England's getting annual games. Australia is getting Rams-Niners. That's a huge game that is happening down there. And then coming out of league meetings, I guess a big initiative was like international. What are your thoughts on the growth of the NFL over the last 30 years? Because it does feel like they're maybe nowhere near their peak of just printing money. Seems like it's only going to keep going. Greeny, do you agree or no?
Yes, for sure. Bob Kraft said it the other day, and this is what's going to happen ultimately, and I don't know exactly how soon. Every team will play 18 games, and every team will play one international game every season. So there won't be any advantage or disadvantage, and you just do the math. And if there are 32 teams, that means there will be 16 international games per season, and they will move them all over the place. The NFL has been printing money. They are essentially an ATM, and they are almost exclusively a domestic product. If you think about the other sports that we consider to be our sports, I mean, baseball is enormous.
I don't understand. I'm gonna let it finish out, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. I have never been able to understand why we play NFL football games in other countries. I just don't understand it. The other countries are, their game is soccer. Their game is, they don't. You're, how much more are you really going to gain by playing in these other countries? But the significant thing to me is the 18 game season. That means they're probably going to have to get rid of some preseason games, which is phenomenal for me. It's going to hurt the game because of development. You can't assess who your players are as well. But in the end, it's more games. Let's keep going.
In Japan and has grown in other places, but it is ridiculously popular in Japan. The basketball, and in part because of the Dream Team and other things, basketball is a massive international sport. It's enormous through Europe. It's enormous through Asia. It's enormous through the entire continent of Africa. Most of these sports have. Hockey has enormous following in Eastern Europe and other places like that. Pro football is basically popular in this country and maybe a little bit in Canada and increasingly in Mexico. There are billions of people that are not yet part of their audience that they are going to cultivate. So I don't know how quickly that will happen, but I don't think there's any obvious reason to think the world won't fall as in love with this sport as we have, because it's just so incredibly captivating. So I would say there will come a time when pro football will be as popular internationally as basketball is, let's say. I don't know how long that will take. Probably not 5 years, but probably not 50 either. So something in the neighborhood of 10 to 15 years from now, I think the league will have grown that much more. Now,
all right. So, I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to make football worldwide. That's more money in the end, truthfully. That's their goal. But there's a significant difference in baseball and basketball in these other countries. It's just not the same. I mean, NFL football is its own unique thing that I just don't get it. Let's read some of these comments. That's not growing. That's greed, scumbag shit. So that person disagrees. I love how they keep pretending one game in Brazil or Germany will expand the game. They love soccer. You won't change them. That's true. I believe the NFL is trying to expand to have an entire division in Europe. That's a possibility. But I mean, we're talking about billions of dollars for that to happen. I mean, 6 games, then a league-wide bye. Repeat 2 more times. 2 division games each set. Overseas games played the week before the league-wide buys. 18 games feels inevitable, but even every team playing international, every might be a stretch. Keep it at 17 and give each team 2 buys. The players keep wanting more money. That's the sacrifice. Well, you know, that one right there, that one may be the one. Players continue to ask for more money. Therefore, you have to make sacrifices. Well, I find it interesting that they're going to move to 18 games, and each team will play in across seas somewhere or in another country. I find that interesting. I think that they are trying to grow the game beyond what it is now. And that one commenter saying what they said, that if players want more money, you have to play more games. You have to expand to make more. So anyway, it makes sense. As a football fan, it doesn't hurt my feelings to play an extra game because that's one more game I get to watch. Now, do I care about these games overseas? Hell no, I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. They want to fly over there and play a game and come back. That's fine. Not a problem. What I would like to see, if you're going to branch out like that, I'd like to see like each area that you play these games in actually takes on a system to where they develop football teams and players and start at kids level and move up. That way you can actually pull talent worldwide, and that would make the NFL better, because you would have people from all over the world instead of just the United States. So anyway, that's what's going on in the football world. They're trying to add an 18th game, and every team's going to play across seas. They're steadily trying to expand the league. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's a good idea, or is it just stupid? My opinion is it's their business. If they're going to give me an extra game that's worth watching, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Till next time, see you.